Hello everybody, it's MasterConix here, and welcome to episode 0 of our new Let's Play series. So, for this series, it's not going to be a true vanilla series. So I've gone ahead and added a few data packs to make the series a little bit more interesting, and when we get to those uses of those data packs, I'll start explaining a little bit more about those. But for today, I've just spawned into this amazing world, which has already put me in a village, which is phenomenal. So I was kind of thinking today we're going to go ahead and kind of go around and explore and see what we can find and just kind of scope out the area. Maybe build a farm for food just to make sure that I don't starve to death, because we are going to be playing on hard mode. So let's go ahead and set out. So our first village, I kind of want to... I see over here a little... what looks to be... Oh, no, I thought it was... Oh, there is a blacksmith shop. Okay, so let's kind of go check that out. These always have some goodies in there, so let's see what we can find. Okay, well, that's a great way to start off. We got our first diamond, which is great. Alright, and we got some armor. We got some grindstone. We got some friendly villagers who... Boys, I think you need to put some clothes on. I mean, he's got some clothes. I guess you guys are just in your PJs, but alright, that's cool. So let's kind of go around and explore. I'm not sure what I want to do per se in this world. I haven't explored too much. Oh, that's awesome. There's another blacksmith down here. Let's go see what else it has in here. And there's some coal right there. Perfect. We've got... This is a good world that we're starting in. I'm excited. Oh, this is great. Diamonds, more armor, some food. We've got enough diamonds to either make a sword or really any kind of weapon or pickaxe, which is great. But I think we'll save those. I'm not too keen on making friends with that creeper, even though it has a cute looking skin. Not too keen on seeing what he can do. So let's kind of explore around, and let's see. This village is pretty big. I think what would be interesting is to kind of build out this almost kind of like a medieval town. That might be kind of cool. We'll see. I need to actually get up in the air and see what I can see. Alright, so we got some land over here, some water. Clearly you can walk on that. That's definitely land. Alright, we got a spruce forest over here, and it looks to be some mountains over here. Overall, this looks like a pretty cool area that we could definitely start having a build in. We got some donkeys. Alright. Oh my gosh. Is that a bee? They are bees. Guys, I have played on a few worlds before playing on this one, and I have yet to find bees. This is fantastic. We can use some of these bees to either make like a farm that gets crops quicker, or we could actually use these for honeycombs and a source of food. Still, which I need to get a silk touch, either a pickaxe or an axe, to actually utilize it or pick them up. But that could be something that we could do in a further episode. Honestly, I think this spawn is going to be really awesome to be able to build in. So, let's I think we're going to go ahead and start making some farms. So you guys know one of the first things we have to do when we get into a Minecraft world is the traditional punch a frickin' tree. So let's go ahead and punch a tree. Let's gather some wood. Let's get a crafting table. And let's go commandeer one of these houses and kick one of these villagers out. We'll call it our house from then on. And then we'll kind of expand, and we'll see what we can do. And maybe we'll give the house back if we're feeling nice later on. So this looks like a quaint little house. I think we're going to go ahead and take this one. And I'm sorry for whoever owns this house, but it is now mine. So whichever one of you guys owns it, you better find somewhere else to sleep tonight, because the sun is setting. So you guys have a wonderful night. So let's go ahead and get a crafting table built and something to store these beautiful diamonds in. Alright. So we got our first chest here. Let's put it up top. Oh, well, This is the resident. Sir, I am sorry. This house is now mine. This is the property of MasterConix. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Don't look at me like that. That's just rude. Oh my. Alright, I guess we're going to be sharing this house. I thought I could take one, but if there's two, not a chance. Let's go ahead and get our armor and stuff in here, and let's hold on to this for a later date. And let's go ahead and sleep. It is getting dark. I don't want to let too many mobs spawn around the village. It is now morning, so we are starting our new day, and we got some crops over here. I think what we're going to do is get a pickaxe and just start from there, because I'd like to get some food. I tend to be jumping around a lot. Sir, this is not going to work. I'm going to need you to leave this building. Thank you. So I tend to be moving around quite a bit, so I want to get some stone, and if I can find some iron, and let's kind of get started on that, just so we don't have to waste these apples or potatoes. I'd rather use those to grow. So I want to get some stone or iron picks so we can start expanding on this farm and growing some wheat. So down here, when we were checking this out, I saw some coal, and I don't know, I didn't see any. All I saw was the creeper, and that threw me off. I did not want to deal with him. We are using the John Smith texture pack, which is honestly one of my favorite texture packs, but the creepers do kind of have a cute skin. They don't seem like they would be angry mobs that would just blow up and destroy your whole entire town. But you know, I know better. I don't want to be near those, especially with just starting out here. So let's explore a little bit. I don't see. Oh, hello, sir. I just heard a minecart, so that means that there is something probably below us. Interesting. We'll have to dig down later in another episode or later on and see what that's all about. So let's go ahead and get some stone. And oh, this goes down further. Okay, so we got a cave system down here that looks like we can expand on. Not too far, but just enough that we can maybe get started. This would be a cool entrance to a mine, I think. Let's get some of this coal up, and let's go ahead and get a farm going. Alright guys, so I'm thinking, I just gathered up some seeds. I'm thinking we're just going to make a traditional like little wheat farm, just so we can kind of get some food going. Not too sure if I'll keep this here, but it's right next to my house. So I'm hoping that since I'll be doing a majority of like the standing around here, that I'll actually get some food from it and it'll actually grow. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. We're going to dump some water in here in just a minute and just kind of see what happens. And I think that will be just our first little farm, and then we'll move on to seeing if we can't breed like cows and sheep and kind of get that little bit of a farm going, just so we can have some better food other than just bread. That would be quite ideal. So it looks like I built this a little more than 8, but that's all right. This will all be okay. All right. So there goes our little wheat farm. Hopefully that grows a little quickly. I did find some bread in the meantime in one of the little houses, so that's good. That'll keep us satisfied for just a little bit. It looks like it's about midday. Sunset's over there. I want to get over into that forest and start chopping down some spruce trees and see if I can't find any red berries. Red berries are a great source of food, especially early on in the game, and I think that could be a really good food source if the animals tend to trample or the wheat just does not grow effectively. So I'm hoping we'll get over there next day when it's not going to be too dark. I'm not trying to let too many mobs spawn around here quite yet. Last thing I want to do is have to deal with those. It's not fun, especially early game, which I'm sure many of you are aware of. And I don't do well against mobs. I'm kind of a newbie when it comes to just fighting mobs, especially skeletons. I just cannot figure out how to kill them effectively. Alright guys, it's the next day, so I want to get over here and explore this spruce area. One of the data packs that I have downloaded is called Timber, and what it allows me to do is one of my biggest pet peeves is actually cutting down trees. For me it takes forever sometimes, and then I like to clear out the leaves and everything, and then I don't plant the saplings back, and it just becomes a hassle for me. Also, we just found some sweet berries, which is going to be great because then we can now start a sweet berry farm. So maybe we can get that built as well this episode. But right now, let's definitely get some logs harvested, and I'll show you what it is. This only works with stone and steel tools. It does not work with diamond. So all I have to do is crouch and hit the tree, and it takes all of the wood and puts it in my inventory, which is fantastic. I love that. And then the leaves will start to despawn, and what's something that's kind of cool, that zombie scared me, but what's cool is as the saplings start to drop, they'll actually replant in the ground. So I don't know if you guys have ever gone to an area and then just start deforesting it and then come back and be like, oh crap, I probably shouldn't have done that. I liked that look of the forest nearby. I didn't want to ruin it. Well, ooh, there's a cat. You're a little far away from a village, sir. I saw a cat earlier as I was leaving the village too, which is going to be kind of cool. We can use them maybe to keep creepers away. But so we're going to go ahead and gather quite a bit of spruce wood. Where we went mining initially, I think that's a fox. I have not seen a fox before. That's awesome. I love foxes. They're so cool. Ooh, and he just gave me some chicken. I will take that and some feathers. But the idea is to get some spruce, and I think our next episode we're going to make a proper mine, or at least proper mine entrance, because I need some resources. I don't have really much at all. So I think we're going to go from there, and we're just going to gather some spruce wood. Like, what's wrong with his face? That's honestly, I was running past him and he just looked at me, and I just started busting out laughing. That was probably the funniest face I've ever seen on a villager before. Who The people that made John Smith texture pack, honestly, that is great. I love that. So we just got back to our little area. Let's go ahead and plant. Oh, you know what? You idiots are going to run into this and kill yourselves. We're going to have to figure something out real quick. I don't really want to use the spruce wood that I just got, but you know what? I think we're going to have to. I guess we could use the oak planks. I'm not too big of a fan of oak, but if we just get a few oak slabs just to put over top of it, that'll protect it. That is a helpful hint for you guys too. If you can kind of make it look, well, that was great. Great job, Conix. Great job. If you just put slabs over top of it, you can run along it and harvest it, and you won't even have to worry about actually getting hurt by them. So that's a nice little trick that you guys can use. Oh man, I'm wasting sweet berries. All right, so we got plenty of slabs. I know it's not the prettiest farm. We can make it prettier in a later episode, but that's a good start. So let me take you guys over to where I kind of want to start this mine entrance. It's where we were first mining, over by this blacksmith, which I think is a perfect location. It's already in a cave. I've lit it up a little bit, so I think it's going to be a perfect location for this. So I'm thinking something to do in here, and then we'll just dig down and we'll start. Are you kidding me? There's some iron right there, and I didn't even notice it. Oh, I spent like 5 minutes off camera trying to look for iron, and I could not find it. Anyways, I digress. I kind of want to build like spruce logs as like the structure holding all of this up, but I'm not quite sure. I'll have to look around for some inspiration. Thank you guys so much for watching episode 0. Go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe button. It's definitely going to give me some motivation to carry on. And next episode, we're going to figure out what we're going to want to do with this mine. And I think we're going to start here next episode. So definitely smash that like button. Give me some motivation to keep making these videos.